Brian, you've made the point a few times that it's unfair to kind of foist all of this onto the shoulders of any one individual person. Would you have liked to see an RTE as an organisation take a stand and say, we're not going to broadcast it, we're not going to take part?
Absolutely, and how brave that would have been to do that. You know, it would have really shown strength going forward. Look, I come from Northern Ireland, I come from West Belfast. What a mess people made of that. And when we looked around for help, nobody helped us necessarily in the way that people are helping now, you know, from here. I continually meet people who've never been to Northern Ireland before, you know, and all of that. But so I've got a wee bit of PTSD about it, honestly, when I'm looking at the news. I was saying this earlier in the green room, you know, I remember what it's like to be taken out of my bed during the night and brought with the neighbours up to the local schools. I saw people shot dead in front of me. I saw people blown up. I've seen all these things with my own eyes, and this is the country that we live in. So I get very, you know, PTSD about it when we're talking about these things.
But see, Brian, that's why.
Yeah.
Coming from your insights and expertise, a bit like Bono as well, I would have expected you would have some level of sympathy for those who were massacred in the Nova Music Festival. 364 young people.
Exactly.
Let's park the other almost 1,000 others who were murdered. But 364 young people at a music festival, in which they were dominated by what they call in Israel peaceniks, those who look for peace.
I'm thinking about those little murdered kids where their dads were carrying them in two bits, you know, two broken little boys and girls. That's what I'm thinking about.
I think of them as well. And
being at a music festival is more of a privilege, I think, in a war situation.
Well, you see, there wasn't a war, so they deserved to die.
It's called a war. Don't be afraid to use the word.
No, did they deserve to die?
People never called Northern Ireland a war either. Stop being afraid of using the word war. It's a war.
Straightforward question.
It's a genocide and it's a war. That's what it is.
There was no war on the 6th of October. On the 7th of October... I
just don't think you understand what war is.
On the 7th of October...
Go home and look up the word war.
On the 7th of October, 364 young people were murdered in the Nova Music Festival.
Of course, it's
and 40
awful.
were abducted.
It's awful.
Do you think they deserve that?
No one deserves to be murdered. No one.
I agree.
Especially not little kids in Gaza. No one deserves to be murdered.
Yeah, but you see, you won't categorically condemn what happened to young Israeli people between the ages of about 16
I won't get on your bus. I'm just not getting on your particular bus. That's all.
The bus is very simple.
Yeah.
The bus is what we need is this terrible war to end.
Of course we do.
Need an end to conflict.
And stop playing the blame game. You keep wanting to, you know, push the blame in one direction. War is about two different factions, right?
Yeah, but
it's now out of control. People used to do it with Catholic and Protestants in the north. I've heard this rhetoric over and over again, and it doesn't forward us. It really doesn't. You know, it just doesn't.
There is a minor problem.
There's a major problem.
No,
you're talking about minor problem.
The minor problem is Hamas is prepared
to sacrifice.
Yes, because Hamas rule Gaza. Hamas started this conflict. Hamas
we don't agree. Let's agree to disagree.
Hamas hold all the hostages.
And no one from Israel murdered anybody.
Is that what you're saying? Its power to end the conflict.
All right. I think this is going